Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69 and welcome back to the channel. The ERASER BP44 is coming with the battle pass, and in this video we are going to check the tank out. Now, it is a cool looking tank. You can see the drone on the side doing something to the side of the turret of the ERASER in the garage. It then goes, I was watching to see if it does anything to the back. Now, on the back of the tank, that actually lights up in the game. I was expecting it to light up in the garage as well after this little drone thing starts doing something to it. So I was actually watching this thinking, like, this is actually pretty cool. This is what we're going to watch here. But now it doesn't do anything else. Now, this drone on top, this is actually in the battle as well, and it's like an attachment. But I was actually disappointed. I thought it was going to fly above the tank all game, but it don't. It's where it's going to go now. It's going to plop down where it belongs, and in battle, that goes above your tank for the first 10 seconds, and then it stays inside the turret. So, stat-wise, it has the 105mm gun, pretty much the ARL stock gun, 110 armor on your front. The armor's okay. The armor is okay. It's not the best. DPM 1699. Again, it is a bit less than the top gun of the ARL, but it's better than the 105mm on the ARL. Reload 10.95 seconds. The penetration is 170. The aim time is pretty poor. The dispersion is pretty poor, but it doesn't feel so poor in game. It has the 310 alpha, 290 on your APCR, and 400 on your HE. 4.7 aim time and 0.389 on your dispersion. The gun depression is a nice 10 degrees. So using that gun depression, you can get some bounces. Speed at 37 as well. Now, looking at the stats on this tank, you think it's just a poor ARL, but actually, this is a nice tank. This is my first battle in this tank without looking at the stats. I just got the tank from Wargaming, gave me the tank early. I got in the tank and rolled it out, and this was my first game. Not really knowing too much about the tank. I haven't looked at all the sites, never knew what the reload or the alpha was. I just wanted to go in it and see what I can do without knowing the strengths of the tank. Now, it was a pretty good battle, and after this battle I thought, no, this can't be this good. This can't be this good. And then I looked at the stats. I thought, wow, this isn't this good. But actually, I would honestly don't even take note of the stats, because this feels much better. Look, watch this shot. Boom. See you later, Panzer 4G. And this was my first game. I was hitting 350 alpha, and then a freaking ammo rack. It does 388 on the high roll. So it's a nice tank, and you can see that the rear of that lighting up with the blue there. It's a nice tank. It is a nice tank, and I just think it's playing it. I've only played it a few games, but the games I have played it, I thought, no, this seems too good. This does seem too good compared to the stats. This tank really does seem too good. Now, ignore my driving there. Actually, when I was playing it, my tank was in the air with my ping, so not sure why what happened there. But it does really feel like a nice tank. With the gun depression, the DPM, as I've said, is not the best. Don't expect this to be better than the ARL. It shouldn't be better than the ARL. It's a free tank. It shouldn't be an amazing tank, because, well, I say a free tank. You buy the battle pass for $5 or £5, and you will get this tank if you play enough, if you get through the levels. But for a free tank or for a $5 tank, it's a nice tank. It is a nice tank, and I can't wait to get this tank. Just playing it on my press account before the tank is released, I really did enjoy playing this tank. And as I've said, straight away I looked at the penetration. I thought, wow, the penetration seems really good. Really good. 170mm though. When I looked at it, I thought, well, actually, it's not that good compared to the normal ARL, which is over 200mm, which has good penetration anyway. The normal ARL. But so I'm impressed. I am really impressed with this tank. Better than the Thunder that you got for free in the last one. Much better than the Thunder. Much more fun. Much more enjoyable. Makes credits, as you can see there, 62,000 credits, and I have really been enjoying this tank, and I really can't wait to get this tank. As I've said, you can bounce, but your armor's not so reliable. You have to use the gun depression, you have to use the turret, you have to wiggle, and then only then will you get bounces. We are going to get some bounces this game. We're going to show you. Also, when you shoot the side of your turret, there's like a flap that also opens up when you shoot, and then it goes back in. It looks pretty cool. It does look pretty cool. I like what Wargaming have done with this tank. I think it looks really, really nice. And for a $5 tank, or I wouldn't even call it a $5 tank, I would actually call it a free tank, because the $5 that you're paying for the battle pass, you are getting so much for that money. It's unbelievable. All the gold, credits, XP, booster, like everything you get in the battle pass, including this tank, is definitely worth the $5. So you can see we are getting the bounces just when we need it. When we're only on 13 HP, we blocked 450 damage, which isn't a lot this game. We haven't blocked a lot this game, but we've blocked when we needed to block the most. And you can see there, using that gun depression to get that shot off on the P43. And now it is just 2 tanks left. We're not going to watch the full game. We're only going to get one more shot into the IS. But the penetration, as I said, it feels better than it looks on paper. The dispersion, the accuracy, everything like that. Aim time, DPM, they all feel better than the stats actually show. The armor as well feels better than the stats show. This game, I'm with Fizzy. He's driving the normal ARL, and we're going to bounce some shots here. We are going to bounce some shots, and we're going to put that armor to use. We're going to angle, we're going to dangle, and we are going to come up against some potatoes as well. So that does help. Excuse me. So at the moment we've bounced for 440. It's really glitchy, this replay. It's really glitchy. The whole replay pretty much. You're going to see tanks just disappear and come forward. But I still wanted to show the replay, because it does show what the armor can do when you're in the right position. So far, a minute gone, and we've bounced 1100 damage, which is more hit points than we've got left. So we would have been dead by now if the armor wouldn't have worked. We've also done 1300 damage. There's another bounce from the dragon, I think it was. And we're also going to get a bounce very soon, I think, from the SU. We are going to get a bounce from that SU, which is a tier 7 tank. So I'm glad I wanted to tune with Fizzy, because I wanted to get the footage out quickly, because I only had a couple of games in it. I was only seeing tier 5s, but I really wanted to take it out to see how it plays against tier 7s. And actually, I mean, it's pretty good. It is pretty good. I can pen most tier 7s. I haven't come up against like T29s or anything, but Tiger 1s we can pen all day long. Tiger Ps we can pen all day long. So it does feel a nice tank. You do get quite a lot of high rolls, like 340, 350, something like that in the 300s. And as I've said, the high roll you get is 388. So doing that in a tier 6 tank, along with the gun depression, the armor, the speed, it really is a nice tank, and you guys should enjoy this tank. I don't want anyone to moan about this tank, because at the end of the day, it's a free tank. I don't expect it to be this good. I don't expect it to be as good as it is, but it is a free tank. As I've said, it's a free tank. Be happy with what you're getting. If you can't afford the battle pass, then I apologise. You won't be able to get this tank. You have to have the battle pass. And where people say, "Oh, wargaming, pay to win," blah blah blah. I mean, for the money that you're getting with the battle pass, it is completely worth it. And just because you're a kid or whatever and you can't get the battle pass, then to be honest, that's not Wargaming's fault. It's not Wargaming's fault. It's a business at the end of the day, and for the price that they're having this battle pass on, it's a great deal. It's a great value for your money with everything that you're going to get with the battle pass. As I've said, the vaults that you get, all the boosters, everything, the credits, the gold, it really is worth getting that battle pass. Beg your parents to spend £5 on the game, and it will be worth it in return. So that is the ERASER BP44, a really nice tank for a free tank, and I can't wait to get this tank. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Good luck in the battle pass. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you soon. Bye bye. With